Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United 1, Watford 0. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, we had to win. I've just been quickly having a look there. We are level with Manchester City on points, having lost 3-0 at Liverpool. Arsenal lose at Swansea, which is fantastic as well. And obviously Spurs lose. Leicester dropped points yesterday. I'm not going to start talking about the title. We're 10 points off Leicester. We're 7 points off Spurs. We're 4 points off Arsenal. We're level with Man City, but they've got the same. They've got a game in hand. But that we had to win that game. We can go through the game. We'll talk about the game in a moment. I'll tell you what. There was Mr. T in the back of in our back four today. You don't mess with Fosu-Mensah. No fool. Absolutely superb. What a debut. Centre back as well. At the age he is, to play like that against Varela and Dini and get a yellow card in the first half as well and be that good and that strong. The man's a beast. I said it a couple of weeks ago. Fosu-Mensah is a beast. Came on at the weekend at left back and did well. Played a whole 90 minutes at centre back. Like for Manchester United at Old Trafford against a team that were, let's be honest, Watford deserved to win the game, and we were lucky. But fantastic, absolutely superb. He was brilliant. I think football's like this sometimes. We had it under Sir Alex Ferguson. I'm not going to be too bad. I said before the game, probably the best starting 11, can't get my words out, the best starting 11 we've had this season, the most exciting, Mata behind 3 quick talents. I believe Lingard is a brilliant squad player, but he shouldn't be in the starting 11 when you can play Martial, Memphis and Rashford in the form that they have been and are in. Brilliant, so excited. And then we were disappointed because it was the same old side-to-side football. And let's be totally honest, Watford should have won it, but Watford didn't take their chances. We did. We had a couple of free kicks. If you follow us, United Stand on Twitter, we had a couple of free kicks on the edge of the box, and I tweeted, "Stand up, Juan Mata." He didn't on the first one. As captain, he let Memphis take it. I think he should have took that one. The second one, no messing. He wins us the game because that Juan Mata free kicks, edge of the box, should be taking them all. He's got such a delicate accuracy that keepers can't save it, and it wins us the game. And that 3 points is huge. When I repeat, Leicester drew, Arsenal lose, Spurs lose, Man City lose, we win. As I said yesterday, all Manchester United can do. The exciting thing about it for us is we've got to win. Before that Mata goal went in, I said Sir Alex Ferguson now would look at those results and go, right, a draw's a loss. 3 at the back, 2 midfielders, 6 up front, and we go for it. We didn't have to do that because we got the Mata goal, but that is the exciting thing about Manchester United now. Whether we're playing bad or not, whether you want Louis van Gaal in or out, we can't afford to lose any games. We're in the FA Cup, we're in the Europa League, we can't lose any of those. And in the league, we've got to just keep winning. It's exciting. It's really exciting. Yeah, Watford should have won it, so what? But Richard James says, Mark, you don't half talk some shit. Let's see what Richard's got to say about that. But Rashford ran the match. I'll give it to Fosu-Mensah. Absolutely superb as a centre-back. Varela and Dini are a real handful. Watford are a handful. They bossed us, and he was absolutely. And he got that yellow card as well. It's not easy to do that. He has got the body strength, but it's not easy to do that. Varela did well at right back. Rojo and Blind probably had his worst game for Manchester United. Very wasteful, not very good. He had an off game, let's be honest. Herrera and Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin kept going. Herrera was a bit, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Mata, very quiet in the first half. Wins us the game, so superb. Memphis on and off. Martial didn't look fully fit, and Rashford was superb as well. For such a young lad, really, really good. In fact, the 3 best players were probably Rashford, Varela and Fosu-Mensah, which is absolutely amazing. A lot of people saying that they don't agree with what I'm saying. If you, instead of just saying it, just say what you think. But Watford did deserve to win the game. But as I said, I'm not going to get too downbeat about that, because even under Sir Alex Ferguson, I've seen us at Old Trafford pull the win out of the bag when you're not playing well. So you can't really criticise that. What I would say is, and I said it in the second half, this team misses a leader. We've missed a leader for a long time, and we do miss a leader. People might not like this. There's a few people in the live comment box not happy about it. Michael Carrick, 2 words. I was going to say 1, 2 words. Michael Carrick. I know some of you don't think he's great. I know some of you never had. Michael Carrick makes Manchester United tick. The reason we were so poor today and everything was breaking down is we lack that Michael Carrick calmness, composure. Somebody actually said you're talking rubbish on Twitter. You can't conduct a game from centre-back. I think Franz Beckenbauer, Ruud Gullit when he was at Chelsea, Glenn Hoddle at Swindon, Bobby Moore, I think they beg to differ. You can dictate a game from centre-back. Rio Ferdinand used to do it as well. Absolutely rubbish. But, yeah, we missed Michael Carrick, but tonight was just all about winning. I don't think we should be negative. I'm not even going to talk about what I think about Louis van Gaal. Those tactics weren't the tactics at the weekend. It was quite negative. It was quite side to side. But the reality is, when you've got those quick players, let's not forget, these free kicks we're getting on the edge of the box were because Martial was running at them, because Memphis was running at them, Rashford was running at them. They can't do what Rooney or Fellaini does. They can't just hold the ball up and not get moving. But Richard James makes a very good point. He said we've got no chance of getting fourth, Mark, because we need a 75% win rate. I still stand by that. And I actually also said I'll kiss everybody's arse who wants me to if we get top four. It's on Twitter. It's on my @MarkGoldbridge Twitter account. Have a look back. So I'm not running and hiding. I will happily do it. I still think to get top four, we have got to have like a 75% win rate. And in 18 months of Louis van Gaal, he averages around 50, probably a bit higher. It's about 50%. So I'm on firm ground. I don't want to be. I'm happy to sink. I'm happy to get pucker those lips up. No problem at all. It's a massive, massive ask. I think West Brom on Sunday is a tough game, but it's exciting. For 18 months, it's pretty much been boring. And the great thing I like about it now, I don't need to talk about Louis van Gaal. I'm still Louis van Gaal out, but it's exciting. This is what we want. It's exciting. That starting 11 really excited me today. It's the best, what I wanted us to do was, what I thought was going to happen is I thought we were going to blow them away 3 or 4-0, and I was going to come on and go, that's what we want. That's what we want. That's 18 months. That's what Manchester United have wanted Louis van Gaal to do, to absolutely go for it and win it and play exciting football. That didn't happen tonight. It was quite boring, but with those 3 attacking players, like I say, and Mata feeding them and Herrera feeding them, this pace, it's exciting. It's a shame that it's taken an injury crisis of biblical proportions to make us play this team, because let's not forget, when Fellaini's fit, he's always played. When Rooney's fit, he plays. You've got Schneiderlin and Herrera on the bench. You've got these young lads who would never get a look in. But I think this injury crisis is the best thing to ever happen to Manchester United, which sounds really weird because he's got nobody left and he's got to play the players that we want to play. He's got to play those quick players. He's got to play Herrera and Schneiderlin. Young lads like Fosu-Mensah and Varela, Borthwick Jackson before him, are getting chances. My concern is, and this is going to sound really stupid as well, the best thing that can happen to Manchester United is that Fellaini is out for another 2 months. And if he doesn't come back near the team, we know Rooney's already out for a long time. I don't think Rooney's a bad thing. Don't worry, Kieran will get blocked. Chat shit, get blocked. But we're having a proper chat here with United fans. Rooney's obviously out. I wouldn't mind Rooney coming back, but Fellaini, if he comes back, that will kill it. We won't. I hope we're going to get top four. I'd love to see what you lot think, but if Fellaini comes back, we won't, because time and time again over Louis van Gaal's career at Manchester United, for some reason, he keeps picking Fellaini and it destroys us. So hopefully he will stay out. I don't even know what's wrong with Fellaini. I don't know what's happening. Has someone kidnapped him and hidden him somewhere? I don't know. I've not heard of this injury, but absolutely, it's just exciting. This is what we want. This is, we are all Manchester United fans, and we can be Louis van Gaal in and we can be Louis van Gaal out. And I think people have made their mind up about that. And let's just, let's not, I think the ultimate thing is, the bottom line thing is, we all want Manchester United to be in the Champions League next year by hook or by crook. And that means winning games. I think we'll beat Liverpool in the Europa League. That will get us into the quarterfinals. I think West Ham in the FA Cup, who cares? It'd be great to win, but the FA Cup doesn't get us in the Champions League. We have got a massive opportunity now to go after top four. We've just got to keep winning. I think the teams above us, Jesus Christ, if only we had a couple more months, because I think we'd win the league. Nobody seems to want to do it. It's going to be I think we should have won the league this year. I think a lot of you do as well. I just think I don't know. I do think Louis van Gaal is defined by picking Fellaini. None of us can understand it. A lot of us are happy now because we've got the players we want to win in the team. We want to play in the team. I can't criticise that starting 11. That's the 11 I want to play. But a lot of it is because, apart from the young lads, I couldn't have predicted that, to be fair. But Herrera and Schneiderlin, Memphis and Martial. I mean, surprise, surprise. Memphis is having to play every game for 90 minutes and he starts to play well. Instead of being pulled off at half time and 60 minutes, they're not played again. It's common sense. Give Mata a run of games at 10 instead of giving him a couple of games and then playing Rooney back there. Give Herrera and Schneiderlin a few games, and surprise, surprise, it starts to work. I would give Watford credit, but to be honest, I'd be a hypocrite. I don't care. We just needed to win the game today, and we did it. Watford had chances, they didn't take them. I do like Agala. If we didn't have Rashford coming through, I think Agalo, he's a Man United fan, would be really good. Cam Neville's asking me about Herrera. He was on my list, Cam. I didn't really want to touch on it because it's a bit of a negative thing to talk about. But I'm a bit baffled by Herrera. I don't know. Maybe he's got an injury. I don't know. Why are you playing for 90 minutes in the under-21s? I don't know. Playing for 45 minutes, have him on the bench today. I do worry about Herrera. I've said it time and time again. Brilliant that we've got Rashford, Fosu-Mensah coming through, Varela. But Herrera, from what I've seen, is the best young talent we've got at the club. And there is this Brazilian Louis van Gaal thing. I don't really understand it. I don't really want to get into it now because we shouldn't be dwelling on a negative. But I hear what you're saying, Cam. I don't know what's going on with Herrera. He should be in the team. And, Mata looked like he was injured. If he'd gone off and not had that free kick, Herrera's the perfect person to have. But Aguero would be a squad player, says Kieran. Maybe he would do, but really, really happy. I think the great thing about this is we're realistic as Manchester United fans. There is no bandwagon to jump on tonight. If you watched the game, I know a lot of you wouldn't have done, but Watford, somebody said this as well, and they're bang on. When we play the big teams, we do well. We tend to get at them. It's exciting like Arsenal. When we play the lesser teams, they press us high up the pitch and they work hard. And we do tend to struggle against that. And we did struggle against it today. Watford pressed us really, really well, but they didn't take their chances. And if you don't take your chances, you don't win the game. And I just felt that we were going to get a good chance. And it was made by the run by Martial. Mata steps up. Absolutely brilliant. So really pleased. I'm absolutely ecstatic with it. We win. We go into West Brom on Sunday, which I think is going to be a very tough game, but we've got to win. We can't, you know what? Maybe Louis van Gaal in the past thought a draw was a good result. Win one, draw one. And we've had that for 18 months, but he can't do that anymore. And that's the big positive I would take from this, is that we've got to keep winning. A draw on Sunday, especially with the results around us, we've got to win on Sunday. So let's see what happens. Excited about it. Excited for Mata, captain Mata tonight. I mean, who else would you have had? Fair play. Herrera making an appearance behind me. Really pleased he's in the team. Superb. I'm happy tonight, and I think we should all be happy. Like the video, subscribe to the United Stand if you're new. We will have the preview for the West Brom game probably up tomorrow, and hopefully get a van cam from Kev. And obviously Sunday live straight after the match per usual as me, and Sunday night live at 9 o'clock. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Do follow us. Get involved. Lots of funny comments on there. We'll just finish with a few. Sam Thomas says, preach on, Mark. United tied with City for 4th place for 4 points behind Arsenal, says Keane. They are spot on. Cheers, Mark, says Neat Whisper. Wait, Mark says love, music, hatred. I think a few people are quite liking Herrera there behind me. Guest appearance from Herrera. Big win for United. Absolutely fantastic. Louis van Gaal out once and for all, says Ashley. I think that is a conversation, but to be honest, you know what? We're United fans, and I think we've just got to keep going. We've just got to keep going. We've just got to keep going, hoping the impossible dream. And if you get the impossible dream, you're going to get me kissing a load of arse. What more can you ask for? But I want the Europa League. That's the main thing for me. And one thing I will finish up on is I agree with Louis van Gaal today. Not playing Carrick, not playing Smalling, who he could have risked, and they get bigger injuries. I think that he played it perfectly well today. And Fosu-Mensah is my man of the match. Europa League is more important. But 4th place is starting. Who knows? Let's hope. But it's exciting, and that's what I want. The football wasn't exciting. We got the win we needed to. Sir Alex Ferguson used to do that a lot when he played badly. What the exciting thing is, every game's like a cup final now. And we thought, a month ago, we thought our season was over in February. Now we've got a lot to be excited about. Thanks for watching. Over and out. I don't want to talk to you. See you later. I thought it was Ander Herrera.